Yeah, close up would be good. That's it. Good.
Take some of those samples to control center.
There you go. Let's move upstairs.
You can cover up. Porter coming in.
I got some shoot patterns. Let's get a shot
What happened here?
No forced entry that we can find. We're gonna try and see if there's anything missing, but right now it doesn't look like a robbery. We think this is the murder weapon.
A husband and a son.
No. Upstairs.
You know the Vicks?
The girl, Cindy Overby. She was his goddaughter.
Welcome to Hidden Meadows Estates. Can I help you?
Hey, I'm Richard Alden. We've got an appointment to see a house at 2241 Azalea Drive. The agent's name is Helen.
I'm gonna need to see your driver's license. I'll be right back.
The kids around here like my friends from home.
Sweetie, you're gonna make lots and lots of new friends, okay?
Okay.
Come on, let's go inside. Come on.
Right. Do me a favor. Email those closing papers. I'll be back to the office soon. Okay, bye. Hi. Welcome to Hidden Glades Estates. Come on in.
This is Sam and my husband, Richard.
Hi, Sam. Nice to meet you. Richard, how do you do? I'm Helen.
Hey, Helen.
Well, if you're ready, why don't we start upstairs and work our way down? Let's go. We're going to start in the master bedroom. The house is 6,000 square feet. We've got 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. This security system uses the most advanced technology on the market. I mean, it's virtually foolproof.
And how do we call a guard?
Oh, that's easy. You just hit one of the panic buttons. Of course, you'll have your own code. Now, there's one panic button here and two upstairs. One in the hallway, one in your master bedroom. You can even program your cell phone to activate it. And once the alarm goes out, you'll have an armed guard at your front door in less than 5 minutes.
That's great.
Well, you're not kidding. Local police dispatch could take a half an hour to respond to a 911 call. Hey, Sam, come here. I'm gonna show you something special. All right, you ready? Check this out.
Kitchen window ajar. Kitchen window
Pretty cool, huh?
Helen, could you excuse us for a moment?
Oh, sure. I know you've got some things to discuss. I'll be right here if you have any questions.
Well,
I don't know.
what's wrong?
It's such a big change.
Yeah, but we're big people.
I mean, look at this place. How are we going to be able to afford it?
Kathy, I'll make it work. It's worth every penny knowing you two are safe.
All right, that's it for the day, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, keep your heads up. Be safe out there.
Got a minute?
Sure. Hey, I was just thinking about you. How you been?
Well, I got no complaints.
Miles, I know you can't let go of your goddaughter's case.
I made a promise.
That girl's daddy, God rest his soul, would not want to see you put yourself through this. I can guarantee you that.
Back in Nam, I promised him if he didn't make it back, I'd look out for her. Hell of a job I did.
But you, all our best people on it for almost 3 years, and they came up with nothing, zilch.
That manuscript is going to lead me right to the killer.
Manuscript.
Cindy, her husband, the kid, they're all characters in the book. He used their name and their faces in all the illustrations. The end of the story, the husband dies.
It's not Cindy the kid.
Proof of motive. Whoever wrote the book wanted Cindy for himself.
Can't spend any more time on it. I want you to stop. That's an order.
That's what I came to talk to you about, Captain. I'm eligible for retirement. I'm handing in my notice.
You don't need to do that. We both know sometimes you need to take a break.
Sorry, Captain. Made up my mind.
I'd like to remind you about the new slow down signs that are going up next week. 8 miles per hour, not 8.5, not 8 1/4. It will be strictly enforced. Now, I'd like to thank all of you who came. I know some of you had other places to go, things you wanted to do.
Why are there no other kids here?
Secure.
They got bored and left.
That it is. All right, it's time to enjoy yourselves. Wet your whistles. Don't drink and drive. And I'll see you all at the next meeting. Thank you.
I think it's a good thing.
These things are strange.
They're beyond strange, but they do have a bar. Perhaps we should just stand by it and drink ourselves into a stupor for the rest of the night.
All right.
Okay.
I'm plain bartender.
Whatever you're having.
Yeah, I'll just have a beer, thanks.
New to Hidden Glade, I take it?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Kathy Alden. This is my husband, Richard, and our son, Sam.
I'm Brianna, by the way. Welcome to Dinksville.
Dinksville?
A dual income, no kids. You've got your dinks and you've got your retirees. That's Hidden Glade for you.
Oh, that must be our new neighbor, Caleb. I invited him over.
Hello.
This is for you.
It's very thoughtful. Thank you. Why don't you join us?
Great.
This is great, Kathy.
Thank you. It's not much, but thank you.
So what do you do for work, Caleb?
Well, I'm a little embarrassed to admit it. I'm a trust fund baby. But my writing and my illustrating keeps me pretty busy. It's children's books, actually, Sam.
Sam loves to read. Don't you, Sam?
Yeah.
Maybe we could see them sometime.
That's the deal. How about you, Richard?
Restaurants. I help restaurateurs secure financing.
And do you work in town?
Yeah, I've got an office in town right now, doing the 9-to-5 thing. Job used to entail a lot more travel, but I haven't been able to do that so much lately. Kathy restores antiques?
I do.
My mother was an avid collector.
Really?
She can pull in more in a month sometimes than I do just selling that stuff on the internet.
You know, I have this armoire that I've been meaning to restore. Maybe you could look at it for me.
Sure, I'll take a look.
Do you want to go see it right now?
Why not?
Great.
When I was a kid, my mother dragged me all across the world going after these things. This is the one.
Oh, it's wonderful. Well, it'll take a little time, but I think I can restore it.
Good. Then if you don't mind, I'll set you up to work right here in the garage. At your convenience, all you have to do is press in 4321 right here.
You a tennis player, Caleb?
Love it. You have to come over here and hit the racket sometime.
Sam, don't touch that.
You know what? I have a room I think you like a whole lot better. You want to check it out? Come on.
Wow.
Right to the video games. You know, Sam, I understand how hard it is to be taken away from your home. When I was your age, my mother moved us around all the time. I just want you to know that if you ever need anything, I'm here for you. You understand?
There you guys are.
Showing off the game room.
Yeah, it's the best room in the house right here.
Those are amazing.
Do you know that those are my mother's favorite as well? French Chardon Marie, Second Empire.
Pretty fancy stuff.
Hey, can I play this one next?
No, sweetie, we should go.
You can come back and play games anytime you like, Sam.
Got it. Killjoy.
Hey, say thank you to Caleb.
Thank you to Caleb.
Caleb's got quite a setup over there. Seems nice.
Yeah, it's very sweet.
You gonna do his armoire?
I don't know. He wants me to work on it over there.
So what? I think you should. Be good for you.
Sam seems to really like him. He hasn't been like that with anyone in a while.
Definitely hasn't been that way with me for a while.
He's going through a tough time. He's confused. I have to be patient.
Patient.
Mm-hmm. Richard, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Porter.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, sweetheart. How's everything in Hawaii?
Paradise, believe me. How about retirement? You been taking it easy?
So far, yeah.
Listen, Dad. Captain Shell called me the other day and said that he thinks that you're still working on Cindy's case. It's not good for you to be obsessed over this, especially when you've done all you can.
Yeah.
And you promised that you'd have more time to spend with us now.
I know.
You know, Shona is growing up so fast and you're missing it. You're still flying out here for her recital, right?
Yeah, I'm coming out, I promise.
Okay, Dad. I'll talk to you later.
Bye-bye, sweetheart.
This Hatfield reminds me of summer in the Hamptons. This great food and fantastic wine.
You know a lot about wine, don't you?
Hardly. My ex-husband thought he did. I got his wine cellar along with his house in the divorce settlement, and I decided, what the hell? Might as well drink his prize.
Absolutely.
How are you liking your new house?
I love it. I really do. I've just been a little worried about Sam making such a big adjustment.
Well, don't worry. He's gonna be fine.
You know, he just misses his old friends and old life, I guess.
He'll make some new ones fast. You watch.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Refill?
Oh, no, I'd love to, but I actually have to go work over at Caleb's. I'm restoring an antique for him.
Ah, very nice. Well, make sure you tell him I said hello.
I will.
He's rather handsome, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess. Well, it's sort of
kind of metrosexual. way. I thought it was just me.
Sorry, you scared me.
I'm sorry. Thirsty work?
Thanks.
Now, I know we never discussed payment. Hopefully that's sufficient.
Actually, it's too much.
The fact that I can have an expert like you come and do the work right here in my own home, I should be paying you double.
Well, thank you.
So where's Sam and Richard?
Sam has baseball practice, but they should be home soon.
Must feel good to have such a wonderful family. I see you all together and it just seems so perfect.
Well, we have our problems just like anybody else.
Right. Come on, Sam.
That's okay, Sammy. You'll get the next one.
Hello.
Are we still on?
Yes. I told you I'd be ready to make the trip.
What are you gonna do?
Okay. Choke up, stance, elbow, look at the picture, scout.
All right, Sam, go.
The broker's been itching to close this deal.
I'm beginning to wonder about you.
Listen, you know it's still hard for me to think about leaving Kathy and Sam alone.
I'll give you a call next week with the itinerary.
And, we might as well.
Have some fun while we're there, Richard.
Yeah. Talk to you next week.
You don't have a girlfriend or...
My relationships, they just never seem to work out. It seems like every time I get close to someone, they end up leaving me. And all I'm looking for is someone I can trust. My ex-wife, she cheated on me. I don't even think she knew the meaning of the word family. I think she just wanted my money.
Oh, it's horrible.
I'm not as naive now. I'm a better judge of character. I know what I want.
Mom!
I should probably call it a day. I haven't even thought about dinner.
Will you let me cook for you guys?
No, really, that's...
No, please. I insist.
That was great. Thank you very much.
Kathy, you shouldn't be clearing plates.
Oh, no, I got it. It's not a problem. I'm gonna go check on Sam.
You really do have it all figured out, you know that?
I do? Yeah. Don't have to worry about anyone but yourself. It's a relaxed, stress-free existence. It's not that easy. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm unhappy. You know, it's different. It's just different when you have people to be responsible for.
You okay, Sam?
Yeah.
That's Mother.
She's beautiful.
Yes, she was.
Oh, she passed away.
When I was a teenager.
You must miss her.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about her. Can I get you a drink?
Sure.
Hey, Kathy. What a surprise.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Just saw my therapist. Dr. Petrov. He's right around the corner. He's helping me through some really, you know?
Oh.
What about you?
I just had an appointment, but I should probably get going. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you. Listen, have you eaten yet?
No.
Because if you want, there's this really great Thai place. It's just right around the corner.
Sure.
Okay. Spent a lot of years in Portugal.
Really?
Yeah, a beach town called Portimao. My mother was married to the owner of one of the biggest textile mills in the country.
I'm sure it was beautiful.
Yeah. Red sand beaches, these magnificent cliffs. And when the tide would roll out, and there would be these dark caves, and I would crawl into the caves and I would pretend I was a knight in shining armor looking for a dragon to slay.
Did you ever find one?
Always a dragon, never the princess. I'll get you another glass of wine?
Why not? So what happened to the mill owner?
He passed away.
Hence the trust fund.
Hence the trust fund.
There you go.
Hey, let me take these.
He was actually a bad person. Very abusive. Physically to me, verbally to my mother.
Oh, sorry.
Nothing Dr. Petrov couldn't handle. Cheers. So, tell me about you.
Well, it's not nearly as exotic. I grew up in Tehachapi. My father worked at the prison, and I was waiting tables in Bakersfield when I met Richard. We fell in love, got married, and had Sam.
So why the move to Hidden Glade Estates?
We needed to move from our old house.
Why?
I was attacked there. Someone broke in late at night, and I was home alone with Sam.
And where was Richard?
Working. Away on business. Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't mean to burden you with all this.
No. If you ever want to talk to me, and no, I'm here for you.
Hello, Bellington House Publishing. How may I help you?
Yes, this is Miles Porter calling back. You said I could speak with Miss Aldinger this morning?
Yes, that's right. Hold on just a moment. I'll buzz her.
Thank you.
Mrs. Aldinger, Miles Porter on the phone.
Yes.
Hi, this is Miles Porter. Glad I finally got a hold of you.
Well, what is it you need?
I have a children's fantasy book that you published. I'm trying to find some information on the author.
What's the name of the book?
Nevermore, Forevermore. And it says the author's name is Edward Perlman.
Are you a private investigator?
Not exactly. Why do you ask?
That's the only book ever published by the author. It's been out of print for a long time.
And the author?
A short time after publication, the author's wife turned up dead, murdered. Perlman was the prime suspect, but he was never heard from again.
I see.
Nevermore Forevermore was never wildly popular. We felt it appropriate to stop printing it at that time.
Well, Mrs. Aldinger, you've been a lot of help. I appreciate it.
Honey, the sitter's here.
Hi,
I'm Melinda.
Richard Alden.
Nice to meet you.
You too. So listen, there's plenty to eat and drink in the refrigerator, okay? But don't let him watch TV or play video games past 9. And I left my cell phone number on the counter, so call us if you have any problems at all. We'll be down at the community center.
Oh, don't worry. I babysat for like half the kids in Hidden Glade. I've never had a problem.
Okay. Well, come on, I'll introduce you to Sam, okay?
Cool.
Everybody dance.
I don't think I know a single person in this room.
Do you want to?
Call Melinda, we're coming home early.
You look like you could use a drink.
Is it that obvious?
May I steal her for a while?
Absolutely.
I'll take one of those. Thank you, sir.
To rich men with weak hearts.
Cheers.
Hey.
Oh my, we have a popular one.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I've slept with half the men in here. Something I said?
No.
triple bachelor as yet unconquered, and it will be mine. Watch this. Caleb.
Hello, ladies.
We were just talking about you.
Is that right?
Yeah. We need some more ice for the bar. Could you give me a hand?
Sure.
Perfect. It's right back here. The ice is just over there in the freezer on the bottom.
There's no ice in here, Brianna.
Whoops. My bad. I guess I just wanted to get you a look.
Don't do that, Brianna.
Hmm.
I said no.
Blue label. They wear out so bad, and I've got
Mom,
Yes.
is Dad gonna start traveling and leave us alone again?
Well, sweetie, he has to sooner or later. I mean, he's got to work. But don't worry. Nothing's gonna happen again like what happened before.
Are we really safe here?
Yes. We were very, very safe. But if anything were to happen, do you know what to do?
Yeah.
Where's the closest panic button?
Your room.
Good job. I love you, sweetie.
Love you too, Mom.
Get some sleep.
Hello there, you pretty young.
How much have you had to drink, mister?
Oh, just as much as I need. Thank you. You're so beautiful.
Is that the liquor talking?
I love you. Is this okay?
Yes.
Kitchen window ajar.
Richard?
Wait here.
Kitchen window ajar. Kitchen window ajar. All points secure. All points secure.
Good evening, Mr. Alden. Is everything okay here?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm Juan. Night security patrol for the zone. I think you can put the bat down now, sir. The circuit that got triggered was on a ground floor window, southeast side.
I was just there. Window's locked, nothing's broken.
Yeah, lots of false alarms with these new systems. Could have been a tremor. Lots of stuff. You mind if I do a walkthrough?
Yeah, sure.
It's just procedure.
Mommy.
It's all right. It's a false alarm.
Sam, sweetie, everything's okay. It was nothing.
Should I call a doctor?
No, he'll be okay. I'll take care of him. Sweetie, everybody's okay. Everybody's here. Sam. I noticed that you, left kind of quickly that night.
God. I end up getting drunk. I make an ass out of myself. Exit stage left.
You seemed upset.
No. I just, I wanted to get Caleb alone. And I did, but that did not go well. I tried to kiss him, and it's like a switch went off in him.
What do you mean?
He pushed me away.
Did he hurt you?
Just my ego. I'm sure he's wild and bad. Then again, maybe he's gay. All men are strange, darling.
Porter here.
Hi, Daddy, it's me. Listen, I haven't gotten a copy of your itinerary yet. I checked the fax and my email, and I don't have anything. Did you send it through?
Yeah. That's been on my things to do list today.
Well, you can just tell me. I mean, are you gonna come in that Saturday night or Sunday morning?
A book turned up. With Cindy and...
I gotta go.
Take care, hon. It's him.
Keep your wrist locked, Sam.
Oh, thank you. That's pathetic how out of shape I am. I gotta get back into working out.
I work out every night. I can't get to sleep otherwise.
I hear you. Excuse me.
Sure.
Hello?
Hello, Richard. Did you get my email about the meeting next week?
Yes.
This deal is important to me. It's important to us. Are you sure you're up to it?
Yes, don't worry.
If you're concerned about leaving your family, I could ask Dan. He's capable.
I said, don't worry.
All right.
Sorry. Business. Looks like I'm heading out of town.
You don't sound too thrilled about it.
It's kind of a long story.
I got all day.
Well, you know, I mean, buying this house has set us back a bit, and I can make it float, but I just got to go back out on the road. It's contingent upon me partnering up with an old colleague of mine. It's a woman who was not always just a former colleague. Yeah. I mean, it was over before Kathy and I even met, but I know for a fact she's not comfortable with me hanging around this way.
I'll bet.
And I can't feel comfortable leaving Kathy and Sam at home because she worries when I'm gone.
Kathy told me about what happened to her.
She did.
It's horrifying, Richard.
Sorry. What you looking at?
Nothing, just Caleb was there at his desk. I don't know what he was doing.
Why are you concerned about it?
I'm not. I just, he's up late in that room every night.
Every night? So you've been spying on him?
I'm not spying. I was just curious.
Just curious. About Caleb?
Yes.
I can understand that. And you two have a lot in common. You're over there chatting about antiques and whatever else it is you choose to discuss with him.
What is that supposed to mean?
I just can't believe you talked to him about the night you were attacked.
Richard.
Kathy, you don't even talk to me about it anymore. So you've known this guy for what, a couple of months, and you're disclosing the most intimate details of our life with him. You over there talking about us, about our intimacy issues?
Stop it.
Are you attracted to him?
Please.
Well, you cringe every time I try to touch you. Just thought maybe he might be more your type. Tell you what, I'll leave you to your show. Mike. See you soon, okay?
I'm gonna miss my game.
I know, buddy. I'm sorry. I'll catch your game as soon as I get back, okay? I love you.
Yeah.
So I'll talk to you soon, okay?
Bye, Daddy.
Bye-bye. Call me on the cell.
Get a hit for me, okay? Get 2 hits. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye. Giant white worm with the ferocious appetite that lives under the ground. But their parents did not believe them. They called them naughty boys and sent them to bed without their suppers.
Good job. Do you like this one so far?
It's okay. It's kind of boring.
Oh.
Caleb's writing a book for us.
He is?
He said he started it the day he met us. It'll be finished soon, and then we can both read it.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh what?
You can't say I told you.
Why not?
Caleb said he wanted it to be a surprise, like a birthday present.
Oh, okay. I won't say a word.
Thanks.
Sure.
How's it going, Kathy?
Oh, it's going all right.
All right, we'll have some errands to run, so I'll be back in a bit.
All right. See ya.
Kathy,
I was just looking for the bathroom.
right next to the game room. Remember?
Right.
I must have my wires crossed. How am I supposed to get copies made if I forget the originals? Excuse me.
What is it you're getting copies of?
It's just a book I wrote last year. I've got this little signing event I'm going to. Unpublished authors.
Are you working on something new now? I mean, I see you working late sometimes.
You do? That's my next book. I think it's gonna be my best work.
Well, I'd love to read it sometime.
Soon enough.
Hello?
Monique,
Dad? Where are you calling from?
I'm on my way to California.
California. Are you flying out of LA?
Honey, I'm not flying.
Dad, you're supposed to be here already.
I know. That's why I'm calling you. Look, I won't be able to make that recital after all.
You call and tell me this now.
Monique, I caught a break. I'm going to a book signing.
I have been telling Shona for weeks that her grandfather was going to be there for her.
Do you have any idea how excited she is?
Listen, I got caught up in this thing.
Caught up? Sometimes I think that you're so caught up, Dad, that you forget that your real family even exists.
Did you see that? Honey, isn't that
Kathy. Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
What are you doing here?
I was just in the neighborhood. Thought I'd pop in and check out the score. Sam's up. Sammy! Come on, go deep, baby!
Keep it down.
You gotta let him know that he's supported out there. You gotta show some love. Come on, Sammy! Woo! Yes! Go, Sam, go! Doing great! Way to go, Sammy! Sam. I can't wait for the next one. I was thinking the three of us could go get some pizzas. You guys hungry? You hungry, Sam?
Really hungry.
All right.
Sweetie, I don't think so. Not today, okay? Why don't you get in the car?
You're having a good time. It doesn't have to end now.
Yes, it does.
Why?
Because it does. I gotta go.
How have you been doing without Richard around?
I'm fine.
Well, at least you have Sam. Then Richard has his traveling companion.
Richard's traveling alone.
That's funny. He mentioned to me a woman he was traveling with. O'Quinn, I think her name was. Susan. Susan O'Quinn. Is everything all right?
Yeah.
San Francisco Marriott. How may I help you?
Hi, can I have room 1632, please?
Hello? Hello? Come in. Finally change your mind.
Just wanted to drop this off so you could check it out before the meeting tomorrow.
Well, I thought I could entice you.
Susan, I love my wife.
You make me wonder why I do keep you around.
I was hoping it was to help close the deal, but it's not it. Don't sweat it. I'll go home.
Hello?
Kathy?
I can't talk right now. I'm in bed.
Okay.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
What's wrong?
Nothing? Did the phone wake you up?
Is Daddy all right?
Your daddy's
Dad's doing just fine.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I brought this for you. I remember how much you liked it.
How did you get in?
Sam let me in.
I can't accept that. It's just not appropriate.
I'm sorry. If I did something to upset you, won't even accept my gift?
I'm sorry.
Then we'll both have one.
Some people find the books fascinating because there is a sense of reality to them, which is the dark part. But in the end, that's what makes it effective, I think. Thank you. How are you today, sir?
Fine, fine.
Who should I make this out to?
Make it out to Cindy.
To Cindy?
Goddaughter, actually.
Oh, great. To Cindy. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
This your shell?
Captain, this is Porter.
What do you want?
I need a favor.
What are you up to?
Need you to run a license plate for me.
What's the plate number?
I'll call you later. 10-4.
Front door ajar. Front door ajar.
Sam!
What the hell is that?
It was a gift. What are you doing here?
When you sounded so upset on the phone, I caught the first flight back.
I am upset. How was your trip?
Well, I didn't make the deal, if that's what you're asking.
At least I hope you weren't too lonely.
Look, I wasn't happy leaving you two here alone, but I had to go.
Really, all alone, huh?
What's this all about?
I called your room, Richard, and a woman answered.
I didn't stay there.
Really, where did you stay?
I changed rooms. In the same hotel, I changed rooms.
Why?
I made the trip with Susan, okay? I didn't want to tell you because I thought you might get upset.
So what, you just decided you should lie?
See, I knew this would happen. It was the best opportunity that came along. Nothing went on between Susan and I, okay? You've got to believe me.
Just get out!
Nothing went on between Susan and I.
Get out!
Richard! How was the trip?
Not so good.
Why? What happened?
Oh, Kathy called the hotel room. Remember that colleague I told you about, Susan? She answered.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna find a hotel, give her some time to cool off.
You're not gonna find a hotel. You're gonna stay with me.
No, I don't want to be any trouble.
Richard, you take this car, you pull up my garage. Kathy will never know. Hey, I'm not taking no for an answer. What are friends for?
Thanks, man. I really appreciate this.
What are friends for, right? So, what do you think will happen with you guys?
We're gonna make it. I mean, we've been through worse, right? I was just stupid. I should have told her the truth right from the start. But nothing happened. I can understand how upset she is that I lied to her.
But you wanted to.
What?
Cheat on your wife?
No. You know what you're talking about. I love my wife and my son. There's nothing I wouldn't do for them.
And you really think she'll take you back?
Yeah. And I'll make it up to her somehow.
What if she doesn't want to?
Well, I'm not gonna quit trying if that's what you mean. I can't lose her. We'll get through this, believe me.
That's what I was afraid of.
What do you mean?
I knew you couldn't stay away from her, you selfish son of a bitch. Because somewhere in that thick head of yours, you actually think you deserve her. Do you think you can provide for her? Do you have what she needs? Do you even know what she needs?
Did you put in my drink?
You had your chance, Richard. Now it's my turn.
Can I help you with something?
Here to see Caleb Thoreau.
Is he expecting you?
I don't think so.
Arizona, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You got a warrant?
I don't need a warrant just to talk to the guy. Why don't you just let me through? Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello?
Mr. Thoreau, this is Ed at the security gate. You have a police officer heading your way. Just thought I'd give you a heads up.
Thanks, Ed. Richard, you'll have to wait. Hi. May I help you?
Oh, it's okay that I dropped in on you at your home. I'm a big fan of your work.
And you are?
Name is Miles.
Well, Miles,
You go by Caleb Thoreau now, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you do. I got a book in the car that you managed to publish back when you were called Edward Perlman.
I'm sorry, you must have me confused with someone else. I've never been published.
Nevermore, forevermore. Does that sound familiar?
No, it doesn't.
How about the name Cindy Overby? Does that ring a bell?
I don't know who you are or who you think I am, but I don't have time for this, so if you'll excuse me.
I don't think so.
Ta-da! Thank you. I'm so glad to see you. Sorry I'm late. It's been one of those days.
Oh, tell me about it. I just can't believe you would lie to me about working with that woman.
And you believe him when he says that nothing happened?
I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, I'll tell you what I think. I have had a lot of fun in my life. No fuss, no commitment. And I'd throw it all away in a heartbeat to have what you have. You have a beautiful family, Kathy. And that is worth fighting for. Come here.
Hey, what's wrong with my dad?
He's just,
drunk. I'm letting him sleep it off over here at my house.
Is he hurt?
No, he's not hurt. He's just your daddy likes to drink a little too much beer. That's all, Sam. Why don't you, go set up a game and I'll come in and play one with you.
I want to stay with my dad.
I just told you not to worry about him. He's fine. You and I are gonna play video games. Do you understand? Get in the game room. Now! I'll be right there, Sam!
Hang in there.
Oh, I will. Thank you so much for coming.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. Good night. Good night. Hey, Sam. Sam? Richard? Sam!
So what do you think? I know that there's no title, but maybe you could help me come up with something. You've been such an inspiration to me. And this is gonna be a fresh start for you, for me, and our son.
I'm very flattered, but
I've dreamed all this time that the fantasy of us being together could come true. And now there's nothing standing in our way. I've made all the arrangements. New passports, new identities. I even got us a new house. We can be a real family now. Would you like that?
go on, sweetie, go. Yes. Will we leave tonight?
We'll leave tonight.
Okay. Sweetie, come on. Why don't we go, pack some things and...
I want to go with you to pack.
Well, we can just meet you back here.
I don't want to be away from you for 1 minute.
Is Richard here? I saw his car.
I told you that there's nothing standing in our way.
I know. Can I see him?
Why?
I just need to see him one more time. One more time, and then I can forget about him.
It's right over here.
Sam, cover your eyes.
Sam, wait right there. Wait right there. No. He's nothing to us anymore. It's time for a new life. Let's go back. Okay.
I want you to go upstairs and pack some of your things, okay? But first, go into Mommy's room and get your bag, all right? Go upstairs, go into Mommy's room. I'm gonna stay down here and talk to Caleb for a minute, okay? Go. So what took you so long?
I was waiting for the perfect moment. You don't understand. If you don't shut off that alarm right now, I have to kill you and I have to kill Sam, and I don't want to do that. Please! Please. Now you get upstairs and you take care of our son. If I hear one word when that security guard gets here, I'm gonna have to do really bad things. Do you understand? Don't worry. I'm gonna fix this for us.
Mr. Alden, Mrs. Alden, is everything okay?
Go.
Mr. Alden, Mrs. Alden, is everything okay?
Sam, come on, it's okay. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? Okay, listen, somebody's coming to help us, okay? I want you to go in the bathroom and lock the door and don't come out until I tell you to. Go.
911 emergency.
Hey,
Mr. Thoreau.
It's Juan.
What are you doing here?
Oh, Richard's out of town and Kathleen's under the weather, so I'm just helping out with Sam.
Is everything okay in here?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Sam just hit that alarm button on the panel upstairs. So I'm sorry to drag you all the way out here for nothing.
It's all right. Do you mind?
No, of course not. Come on in.
Thanks.
Thanks for the tip-off on those cops.
What?
Kathy? You had everything I ever wanted, Richard.
Get away from my husband. Stay where you are.
Put that down, Kathy. I've got him under control.
Please don't move.
You don't have to do that. Kathy, we're almost home. You don't have to do that. I can see it in your eyes. You need me just as much as I need you. I trust you. Do you trust me? I'm here for you. Your old family is dead. Do you understand? Your family is dead.
Are you gonna be okay, Dad?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. Thanks to your mom.
Let me go, sweetie. Mom? Can we move back to our normal neighborhood now?
I think that's a great idea. Come on, let's go.